Let me talk about one of the most in-demand services of the past 12 months, and that's a digital strategy. Now, before you switch off the video player and think this isn't for me, it probably is. Now, digital strategy is really sitting down and saying, you're spending a lot of money on your marketing. Are you spending it wisely? And for most businesses, aside from the big boys, the answer is, I'm doing my best, but honestly, I don't know. And that's where digital strategy comes in. So when a business looks at digital strategy, there's a few things that happen. We look at the current situation. So how are you doing? Let's get a bird's eye point of view. Let's get an outsider's point of view saying, look, from what I think you're trying to achieve or what you've told me you're trying to achieve, you're doing this. And from what I can benchmark against what I know or some stats, it's okay. Maybe that bit's pretty good. Maybe that bit's not so good. But let me give you a genuine feel for how you're doing rather than you just using gut feel. The second bit though is let's actually set the objectives. What are we trying to achieve over the next 12 months? Now, here's the important bit. Tell me what you've got to work with here. What resources do we have? Now, that can be what people do we have on the ground? What skills do they have? What dollars do you have? What time do you have? What are you trying to drive out of this? Because a digital strategist's job is to say, now, given the constraints of the resources and looking at the goals we're trying to achieve, what is the best pathway that I can achieve? How can I use those resources at the absolute maximum to achieve the outcome? And this is the key bit, because I take the view that anyone can say you should do more advertising, all those bits and pieces. But if you say to someone, I've got X amount of dollars and I've got to achieve this, what's the best possible way? Then the right answer is either this is the best possible way that will be as frugal as possible to get the most return, or is to say that actually can't be done with that resources. And I'd rather tell you that now than waste the money. So that's what digital strategy does. And I sort of think any business right now, particularly with the way that things have changed so rapidly, any business spending a decent amount of money on marketing, if you're spending $5,000 a month on marketing, number that we'll just pick there, it's sort of one of those challenges where I think if you do a digital strategy, you can't come out worse. And my experience is with digital strategies, we're either saying to a client, that's how you've been doing it, now let's go down this way, and we can measure it and we can set measurables, and the experience has been clients have come out incredibly better off for it. And the other alternative where someone's doing it probably quite well or the likes is in a lot of cases we've actually been able to cut out all the fluff, the stuff that actually doesn't work, and we know it doesn't work, and the likes, and we can actually save a lot of money too. So there's not many businesses out there, in that sort of $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 a month spend of marketing that aren't better off by sitting down with a strategist, bang, 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 setting out a 12-month plan, and then going, right, here it is. And it's an amazing sort of thing. I won't go on about it, but it's one of those things that 3 years ago, there wasn't anywhere near as much call as there is for it now. In fact, it was just the biggest sort of ones, and now it's, most small businesses I'm running into. So sit down, work out your plan, and go from there. You'll be much better off for it.